And so yeah, I'm sure all of you know this place. So we're at GRub here on Anna Maria Island, and yeah, we get the honor today to talk to Ben Sato. And so yeah, Ben, thanks for letting me come in here and do this. You know, how I got into it, we'll never know, but I'm glad I did, because I'm able to find out from people here on the island that are a big part of this community and everything. So just basically tell me a little bit about what happened. Start off with Helene and then, you know, move right along.
Helene, I actually stayed for Helene here at the restaurant. I do have my place upstairs, so I did have a place to evacuate if something went wrong. Pretty sturdy building, so I wasn't too nervous. Helene came in. We didn't really think much was going to happen. Thought we were going to lose power, so I stayed to hook up the generators. And then before I know it, the water was up 1.5 feet of my front door, probably 3 feet on Pine Avenue, 3+ feet on Pine Avenue. And it just slowly came in, and then all of a sudden, it just raised, I would say, 2 feet in an hour. So we had Flex sealed the front, so we watched it come up, and then it started coming up the drains inside the restaurant. Thank God it was only probably an inch inside. And started coming up the actual drains, so it was a sewage or whatever, and then I ran out the back door. I went up to the residence upstairs and pretty much watched it all happen from up on the roof.
Yeah, that Flex Seal, that stuff's amazing, isn't it? I've heard a lot of people saying that saved them.
That's where it's at. It worked. I mean, I had sandbags too,
right?
But the sandbags, it was over the sandbags.
Sure.
So, I mean, it would have come in regardless, but the Flex Seal kept it out. I just know next time I need to plug the drains or something like that.
Yeah, who knows? It'll go. You think that you're safe and everything, and the way you've built this place anyway, that if you did get a little water inside here, it's pretty solid. Yeah. It's not like a lot of drywall or anything like that, but it still could be, you know, it could be devastating to you if we're super fortunate of how it turned out.
Yes.
So the second storm, mostly wind. Did you get any wind damage?
Second storm wind, not much at all. I left for the second storm, and it's a funny story. I actually came back out right after it passed on a jet ski.
Yeah, that's what your mom told me.
I know. So I came on a jet ski, and I had this, like, you know, one of those huge 40-liter backpacks full of stuff. And I got dropped off at the marina, and then I walked from Palms Beach Light all the way here.
Oh, wow.
So, and
should have called me. I could have brought you right in.
I was actually at the boat dock waiting for someone with the boat. One of my friends had a boat, and then he let someone borrow his hitch. So I was stuck at the boat ramp, and then a buddy of mine who I play flag football here at the Uni Center, he's like, hey, do you need a ride? I'm taking the jet ski out there. And I was like, all right, let's do it.
So when you got here, no damage or anything, or what?
No, the second one, no damage. No damage. All the damage was from the first storm.
Yeah.
Second storm, like loose fence panels, nothing serious. Sideways rain had a little bit of water coming in from, like, you know, the vents and stuff like that, but nothing major. I was blessed both times, because like I said, sustained minimal damage.
Yeah, awesome. And basically, you know, you hear what's going on in the island, people are talking and everything, and your name came up a dozen times about feeding people. So you had the opportunity, because of the minimal damage inside, that you were actually able to take care of a lot of the workers and people out here that basically had no power, had nothing, and then you were able to take care of all that.
Yeah, so I didn't have power, but all my appliances are gas. And I did have the generator for the coolers and stuff like that, so which we had a couple plugs that were off the generator too. And so we had all the stuff in the cooler, and I was like, you know what, let's start cooking it. And so I started cooking it all, and then it caught on, and I was like, oh, there's actually people out here doing stuff. So I said, let's keep doing it. So we did it probably 4 days after Helene, probably 5 days after Milton. I would say about 5,000 meals in total.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, it was like, hey, Dad, we're gonna get down to GRub. Let's get something to eat. And it was like, hell yeah, you know, that's awesome.
And the thing with the free meals that came through too was, which was really cool, was, you know, a lot of the stuff we were just experimenting, you know, because like we didn't have full power and everything like that. And so a lot of people came back like, hey, that bacon jam burger or those smoked chicken wings, we want those. And I was like, well, that was just for the free meals. And we actually run them specials now because everyone keeps coming back wanting them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. You know, and it's amazing how all that works out because, you know, you use what you have and you know, try new stuff, and nobody's certainly going to complain about a free meal. So that makes it.
And then they actually came back and wanted it. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So, I mean, most of the people that I've been dealing with in this situation, you know, it's like, when are you going to be back open, the whole bit? And obviously, you know, I see the place full during the day.
We were, let me turn the music down.
Yeah, go ahead. Just,
turn the music down.
I'm pretty sure that these things come through, and we leave it all in here anyway, so people will go, oh God, he did it again. Because normally I say I cuss or something. It's like, are you going to leave that in? It's like, well, if people know me, it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead.
What were you saying?
I don't remember. I don't remember. We just kind of get flowing. So, you know, most people we talk to have lost a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And your situation is basically about getting back open. That's where we were at. Getting back open.
Yeah. So I mean, we were, like I said, couldn't open without power.
Right.
Couldn't open up without internet because all of our POS systems, all that,
Sure.
is run off power and internet and all that good stuff. So I actually bought a hotspot. Power came back on. What was it, a week later?
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty late. And then as soon as the power came back on, we closed for a day. We still did the free meals, but we closed everything. No more prepping and stuff like that. We had to just deep clean everything because we've been working without power, just handing away the free meals.
Sure.
So we just wanted to sanitize, clean everything, and you know, it was needed.
Right.
So we did that, and then we prepped for a day, and then we were open back to business as soon as power came back on. You know, after those couple of days.
Nice. Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm glad you were able to take the time with me today because it's everybody had something that they did.
Yeah.
And what you did for the community, you know, a lot of the other restaurants weren't able to do it for
That's
one,
true.
and that you stepped up and really helped the community out is, you know, thank you so much because I know I had plenty. And you know, I don't need too much, but yeah, it's.
I know my mom was telling me a story. She said one of the adjusters, I guess for FEMA, came in.
Mm-hmm.
She said I've been to a million places, and you know, it's worse places. But he said one thing about here is the community stuck together here.
Yeah.
That's what that really stuck with me. That was cool to hear.
Yeah, well, and that's you know, and everybody's noticing it. You know, people that we didn't take the time to meet and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, now it's like we have a neighborhood again. We have neighbors
That's
again
true.
and stuff.
That's
So there's a lot of. If you can find any good, I think that's it. That the community is going to come back stronger than ever. And of course, you know, with our community center, you know, we're super fortunate to have all that, and then you and your family. And I mean, I remember you guys when you were little, JD and all of y'all at St. Bernard's, and some of y'all call it St. Bernard's now, but I always called it St. Bernard's. So yeah, but thank you very much, and I appreciate everything that, you know, taking the time with me and all.
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
All right, well, thank you.
Thanks, man.
So that's kind of it. You know me, I always want to get onto the camera a little bit and finish us all up and everything. And, you know, again, hug them kids, kiss them parents, and be kind to one another. And thanks again for watching this. Y'all have a wonderful day.